Now Lisa, before we discuss your report itself, perhaps you can set the scene a little. What do we already know about diversity in the English and Welsh legal professions?
Well, we know quite a bit, and we know that the diversity picture is changing an awful lot, very fast, and women are increasingly highly represented in the profession. We also know that black and minority ethnic lawyers are increasing over time. So between 1996 and 2006, we saw a 240% increase in BME lawyers in the profession. We know that around about 60% of new entrants to the solicitor's profession are women. And we also know about 52% of entrants to the bar are women as well. So there's been quite a big change.
But do the stats give us the full story?
No, they hide some very important factors, I think, on the whole. It's important to remember from the population from which these figures are drawn. So if you look at law graduates, so they're the people who are likely to be going into the profession, we know that a third of law graduates are non-white now. We also know, on the whole, that about 65% of those coming out with law degrees are women. So the figures, I think, probably don't give us a full picture when it comes to diversity in terms of entry into the profession.
Okay, so the figures you mentioned relate to the legal profession in England and Wales.
Yeah.
Do legal professions in other countries have similar diversity issues, do you know?
Yes, they do. We do know quite a bit about the picture in Canada. Fiona Kay's done quite a lot of research there. Australia, Thornton and Hunter have, and in the US, Rhodey has as well. So we know quite a lot about women in the legal profession. They have very similar issues in those countries as we do in England and Wales. We know a lot less about black and minority ethnic lawyers on the whole, and we also know a lot less about lower socioeconomic groups, and I think that's an area that needs to be explored further.
Okay, so turning to the research itself, how did the report come about?
Well, the research was commissioned by the Legal Services Board, which is the new oversight regulator for the legal profession in England and Wales. It's, as I say, relatively new. It has a statutory duty to ensure diversity in the legal profession.